It's probably going by now, right? So, hello again. All right. Um, Short interruption. Hi, Harry Hand. It takes a few seconds. All right. So here's the main thing. Now, the main problem with the Democrats, and the reason it's like good riddance to these third way Democrats, and they wanted to walk this middle way that's halfway between the old Republicans, the old Democrats, and as a result, they've destroyed both of those parties that possibly is in their hands. Though Nixon helped in the Southern strategy, a lot of things have been playing out, but they wanted to be level-headed. But that's just the middle path between two bogus what's good for GM is good for America philosophy. So fuck that. So the problem with Obama is that he has perpetuated the Bush police state, right? So now we have this police state, or it's on the threshold. It is a police state with the surveillance. I mean, we're recording everybody's phone calls. It seems to be torture is a debate. People are for it. And Obama had a chance to stop that. He still has a chance to do some things, but he should have dismantled that. But the idea is like, well, this is good. We'll be reasonable when we use it. And now he's handing that over to Trump. So who's to blame? 8 years that could have been dismantled, but they liked using it enough that they're willing to hand it over to Trump. Did they think they would be president forever? No, and I'm not into the surveillance state anyway. I mean, Skeptical Heretic, he bailed out on the debate I was going to have with him on this, but fuck the surveillance state, and this is one reason. You pass it over to a Trump, and then you go, oh, wait, maybe it is a bad idea. That's why you're supposed to be man enough not to use it yourself. So that's the third way Bill Clinton style of politics. Whether the conservatives want to realize it or not, I mean, the history books are not going to be unclear. After Carter, the Democratic Party said we can't run Carters and McGoverns and hope for Watergates. Let's run, we got the Southern strategy. We're under the Southern strategy. Let's run these conservative Lieberman, Clinton Democrats. And I've come to realize maybe that's the most progressive America could be at that time. Maybe that had to happen. But I was never very happy about it. And the end result is we're handing over a police state and an executive order tradition to fucking Trump. Did you hear about the Argentina thing that supposedly was reported? He asked the Argentinian president to sort out a few permits about some buildings he's invested in down there. Now, people say give Trump a chance, which is just so funny because they trashed Carter, they trashed Clinton, they trashed Obama, pretend he's not even of this country, and yet they always say if you speak against W, if you say anything against Reagan, that's our president. You are, oh, fuck you. Fucking thing. This has not gone well. Ridiculous. I don't even know if this fucking thing's working. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, fuck it. Usually you can hear me. Anyway, you've trashed every one of our Democratic presidents, and you say giving Trump a chance. I'm giving him more of a chance than he deserves. As far as I'm concerned, after the way you guys have treated Obama and all the rest, and lock her up, and most corrupt ever. Forget about Nixon. Forget about all of them. The most corrupt ever. I don't need to know the history. I don't know any presidents, but the most corrupt ever. And we're supposed to give Trump a chance. No, it'd be perfectly fair to be lock him up, impeach the president, lock him up, start on impeachment. We don't owe him any chances. However, I'm going to give him a lot more chance than the Republicans gave Obama, just because it's in my nature to see what can work out in this fucked up situation. So, my faith in democracy is that we have to handle it, right? We have to handle this situation. Democracy should be able to handle a catastrophe of this level. That's why I'm worried about civil unrest, because that's where things get out of hand and you can't handle them. Um, Maybe he'll build some infrastructure. That would make him not like a regular Republican. The main problem of the Democrats is good riddance to them. They can't just keep running the party. Like, and Pelosi's like, well, why can't I keep running? Because you guys keep losing seats. You have hardly any of the governorships. You're losing seats in the Congress continually, and you won't change the plan. Who won? Kerry and Gore ran on this third way, we'll get conservatives to vote for us plan too. How's that working out for you assholes? And you perpetuate a police state, and now you got your candidate not elected, because I've never considered myself a Republican or a Democrat, but I did vote for Hillary though. But they couldn't get Hillary elected because of a mild status quo pay for play. The kind of pay for play you're going to see now is like where they're cutting out the middleman. It's just going to be fix my permits in Peru, motherfucker. You're a bunch of idiots to vote for this guy, but whatever. My faith in democracy is basically non-existent. But the faith, such as it is that, well, now you have to handle it. I mean, we're supposed to be able to handle this. And if he turns out to be an out-and-out criminal, then we have to be brave enough to do something about it. And if he doesn't, who knows? Maybe he'll just be, like an inoculation, a vaccine against real fascism, because he just plays it on TV. I don't know. Anyway, this was an annoying video. All right, for me, not you. It was obviously great for you guys. Whatever is probably annoying for you too. I'm just joking. Nobody can take a joke anymore either. All right.